Wandering Winder, back with more Dominion. 2-5. Yeah, we're not gonna. Um, how good is Haggler here? We could go for Haggler's and Hunting Party stack, but I think I want to go for Covens and Hunting Parties. Just open with the Coven here. Curses, I think, are actually going to be pretty damaging. I mean, maybe a Haggler is still fine. You have terminal space, but I don't know. I am going to take a Hunting Party here, though. Now I have to think about whether I want to scout or what exactly. I'm going to take a silver, though. Okay, so I think I'm gonna take a second Coven now over the third Hunting Party, but that's not clear to me. Now I'm gonna scout. The extra coppers don't do that much for me. Uh, yeah, let's leave it there. Double Ironmonger, huh? Well, I will overpay for 2 more hunting parties. Now I think I should figure out what I want to take next. My terminal is likely to just be the stonemason, which is totally fine with me. Let's take another Coven. Okay. This is not a good draw. My hunting party is all at the bottom. I'm going to buy another hunting party here. And I'm done with Covens. Like the last one was probably a mistake. But I think buying a hunting party is better than whatever else I would buy, trashing the copper. So we're going to lead on hunting party here, just to draw to another hunting party. The curses are going to get in the decks probably this turn. This pile is going to have run. This pile can run, and this pile can run. I win the curse split, but only by a little bit. Okay, discarded 2 hunting parties. That's a no good. That's a no good. Okay. At some point soon here, I'm going to think about taking a gold, but it's not at all a priority. Hunting party probably still better. And, well, certainly I don't think the gold and copper is better than hunting party. Gold without copper, probably also still worse than hunting party. It's going to be another hunting party, right? Haggler. All right. Well, let's do this again. Okay, now I'm going to play the Coven to try to get a little more money. Oof. Because the hunting party's not going to pick up a hunting party anyway. So having the, well, you know what? No, because there's still the silver to pick up and the Mason to pick up. I'm just going to be playing hunting parties. Okay, now I'm going to get it to where it will stop for me. I'm perfectly happy to scouts and buy a province. I still don't have the curses in my deck, which is nice. Um, Piles are vaguely low, but they're really not that low. It's still 4 buys. I guess 3 buys to empty everything. Stonemason overpay for hunting parties. Stonemason overpay for stonemasons. Stonemason overpay for stonemasons. Uh, if I were going to switch terminals, it'd probably be for Sacred Grove. But I think building to double is not going to pay off. We're going to have these curses to deal with anyway. I could see that it would have that there's some chance it would have been better for me last turn to take the last 2 hunting parties, but I assume you have curse. You don't have a curse in your hand, okay? So this is going to be scouting party and province hunting party, which is pretty bad for me. My game plan was kind of predicated on being more ahead than this. Grove. Man, that's very ambitious. Okay, I don't think I want to scout now because I don't want to trigger the shuffle, right? this makes some amount of sense after even with scouting last turn after your amazing hand last turn. Bottom of your deck was still pretty bad. Okay. Now I think we want to overpay for the last two hunting parties. Should help our deck quite a bit. And one of the two boons that doesn't do anything for me. Even Moon's Gift would have helped. This is probably a really good board for Moon's Gift, actually. Not a good enough board for me to title this video Moon's Gift's Time to Shine, but a pretty good board anyway. You can't scout here because you can't trigger this shuffle. There's not that much that's great to haggle now either. But I think you should probably go like Province, Haggle, and Ironmonger. Well, the problem with Province, Haggle, and Ironmonger is if I get to 6 money and I can Mason a 5 cost into 2 Ironmongers and then overpay for the last 2, I win. But I don't know how much you could play around that, really. You did scout. Wow, really? Okay. I could crumble here. I think I'd rather scout and buy an estate. The estate is not great for sure, but I think the point could well end up mattering, and I definitely wanted to scout there. Okay, this is not that much. So this is pretty good for me. Although you could take crumbling here, maybe. It is worth 3 points for you, right? Yeah. Need to get back to these hunting parties. Now there should be more in here. Now I just want to get through. Uh-huh. Grove. I assume it's Grove next. It's like we know that you have a Grove in your hand, and we know that you have a Haggler in your hand. Presumably you're trying to figure out whether to play Haggler or Stonemason? I don't know what else you would have been considering, really. Okay. That was a good time for that. Um, this is really bad. I don't actually think I want to trash this copper. Maybe that's wrong, but, well, I guess we'll see. Okay. I assume you're going to take an estate here. But I need enough coppers to hit province still. Oh, you scouted. That makes me feel a lot better. This would be a. This isn't even enough money for it to be a losing tie, right? Okay. So let's trash that. Scout. It was not a good scout, I guess. And we should take a duchy now. Now. I think I'm out of curses. 4, 7. Yeah, I should have trashed all my curses by now. You should probably take small here. Which is probably gonna prompt me to take haunted. Now I have the losing tie. Okay, so I should either Mason Mason here, or like Mason Province into castle 6 and 7, and buy castle 8. My alternative is to what? Mason Mason buy haunted. Maybe that's fine. Buying haunted gives me lots of chances to Mason a 6 into 2 5s. It's only 2 points, right? But the attack is good. 2, 3, 7. Could also like Mason the Silver. That seems pretty bad. And I don't want to take a province because I think it's too easy for you to win. I guess I could Mason 8 into 6, 7 and buy province, but then you just need to buy province to win, which I think is unlikely, but maybe likely enough. 6, 7, 6, 7. Let's do it this way. I don't know. Maybe this isn't good, but I'm going with it. This is probably not good. I probably was better off doing the other thing. I certainly don't want a scouting party here. Guess this also opens me up to losing on the castle's piling. Yes, I would definitely like that. Yeah, I think my gut instinct was better, right? I should have just Masoned Mason into two coppers. And then, okay, the Stampede is interesting. This wins now, right? Yeah, you still needed to score. Okay. Thanks for watching.